Okay. Hello. Happy Wednesday. It is also Mother Dawdler or Mama Dawdler's birthday today. So, my plans for the day, I didn't realize we were going to have, I mean, I knew we were going to celebrate Mom's birthday, but we've got family coming over to do dinner with us. So that means that I will not be writing as much this evening as I had kind of planned. Um, so I need to make sure that I actually get a good bit of work done during the stream. And kind of, I will probably be working into the wee hours of the morning, my guess. But on the other hand, I read that Becca pulled the antelope, which is Life is Speeding Up, from both of your decks, and I did not. So I'm not entirely sure what my brain is telling me, but I got the Coyote inverse. So the Coyote is Trust in Divine Detours. I don't want to do a detour. I would like to finish this story by Saturday, but I don't know, Coyote. I don't know. So let me double check and see what the inverse is, because my initial reaction is like, oh, do I need a detour? So it says, sometimes a goal is so enticing and alluring that you lose your footing in the pursuit. You begin to fixate on capturing the prize, whether it is an opportunity you've always wanted, relationship that's elusive, or a promise of that big break, or in this case, like the 15th deadline. Coyote warns you that this trickster energy seducing you will yield nothing but disappointment and unnecessary heartache if you let yourself be fooled. The Great Spirit wants what is best for you, so when your plans go topsy-turvy, know that the Coyote is present to protect and bless you. Listen to her gentle warning not to take the world too seriously or become too attached to the form and timing of your desire. Something better is beckoning. If you learn your lesson and lighten your heart, it will not be long before you see that crooked through the path though the crooked path though the path may be crooked, you are on the right one all along. So I don't know if that is telling me to like enjoy the family dinner tonight and like not worry too much about the writing after the session, maybe. So it might just be like, hey, you're going to be taking a break today. Deal with it. That might be the vibe. I don't know. And then I also pulled the 8 of Cups, but I again pulled it in inverse. I've been getting a lot of inverses in the last 2 months, and I don't know if that's just the way I shuffled my deck or what, but so the 8 of Cups is this is in the inverse position. Are you going to do this every time? Every time. All right, focus, sort of, maybe. All right, there is the inverse position. So she is a little lamprey character. She's got the little antenna on her, and so she is swimming away with the 1 cup that she thinks she needs, but is not in fact the cup that she actually needs. So again, like that whole like maybe you're missing the point. I don't know if that's like my plot line or like just dealing with today, family and other stuff. So I'm going to hope that it is just have fun tonight with dinner. And, you know, just like make sure that I get as much done when I can, and like everything else will work out. I'm hoping that's the goal. That's the like vibe for today. So yeah. Laura says hello, and also hello to Becca. So Megan says hello, welcome. Kat is here. Heyo. Hello. And Laura says, I think I have finished my flash piece for the 15th deadline. Excellent. You're ahead of the game then. Woot. Yes. And oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I debated which earrings I wanted, and then I was like, nope, we got to go with the moon ones today. So thank you. I appreciate it. And Diane is here. Hello. Welcome. Oh, y'all are so nice. Thank you. I have a hard time accepting compliments. And I don't remember what exactly I was watching, but I saw something on it, and they were like, if you have a hard time taking compliments, just think of it as borrowing them until you give them to the next person who needs them. I was like, I like that mindset. I might try to do that mindset. We'll see how it works. But I thought it was really cute. You got the coyote yesterday as well. And yesterday you finished your chapter. You had, I think, originally intended to do 2, but you got the 1 done. That was massive. So that was yesterday, right? I don't know. Time is weird. Time is very weird. Diane says, I got the 9 of swords. Ooh, I don't think I did not get any swords. I've not gotten swords since a couple days ago. I mean, that doesn't seem like very long, but did not get any yesterday. Did not get any Monday. Okay, so the last sword I got was on Sunday, where it was the Page of Swords. So yeah, I've been getting all the cups this week. CB says, hello, welcome. And Stacy says, hello. And Vanya says, hello, I'll be looking up agents to query for your Gothic novel today. Oh, it's so exciting. And going over your first 3 chapters, you are nervous. That's so exciting, though. That's super exciting. So you're looking for, in general, right, like, do you have a timeline of when you are going to do your, I guess what I'm asking is, are you going to be waiting to do queries until Pitmad, or are you going to, go ahead and start the process? I think that's what my brain wanted to ask. Because I know there is I think it's June Pitmad? Yes, on the 3rd. So, Becca says, that actually makes sense for the coyote because yesterday you had so much planned, you finally let your stress go and just relaxed about the fact that you weren't going to reach your daily goal, and it was okay. Yes, okay, so that was yesterday. I wish I hadn't rediscovered Bejeweled Blitz. It's so darn addictive. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, just you taking a compliment from the new girl. Yeah. Exactly. Take all the compliments. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I will hold on to those to give them to someone else, too. Vanya says, Bejeweled is lethal. Yes. To your concentration and productivity. Absolutely. Kat says, still don't know what I'm doing today, lol. Might record a video and work on outlining your 2nd series, and then you guess you have to write since you made covers for the trilogy. You're going to have to write the trilogy now. That's true. If you made the covers and you're in love with them, you need to write the story that goes between them, right? CB says, yep. Bejeweled Blitz is quite fun, yes. What was I playing yesterday? It's essentially like Scrabble, I guess. It's like the Microsoft Ultimate Word Games pack that has Scrabble-esque things. It also has crossword, and it has like Boggle, where you would get like a square of letters, and you have to figure out all the words in them. So CB says, so do I. Yeah, so do I. The trouble is you love it too much. Yeah. Vanya says, I've been waiting for a year because you were so nervous. You're going to start now. You're hoping to do it during the sprints, and then that will make it easier. Yes, I love this plan. I love it. Love it. And this has definitely been a year of me sort of like just trying things, trying new things, and like getting over that that nervous feeling and like actually doing stuff. So I'm excited about that. CB says, going to have a bath during the first sprint. Good. And you also love Yahtzee. I don't know that I've ever played Yahtzee properly. I think I've played it with like very screwed up rules. So Laura says, excited for the 15th. Want to see if your 50-word horror is accepted. Ooh. Going down in words. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and set up for the first sprint. I am going to need a warm-up sprint today, I believe. So we are going to use this one. Okay. So this will be a 15-minute sprint. So don't forget to go ahead and save your document if you have it open, and go ahead and pull it up if you have not done that yet. Make sure that you have something to hydrate with. I have water over to the side. And make sure that you do a posture check. Straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back, release some of that tension. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And the coyote is giving you permission for some mental detours today, I guess. So there you go. All right. So I think we are ready. Yes. Okay. We're going to start for 15 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. All right. How are we doing? I got 279 words written. One, two, three, four, five. It's only about 5 paragraphs, but I got in some more of the backstory that will also be involved in foreshadowing. So I've got that. And I about wrapped up that bit of information. So yeah, now I got to transition back into conversation and negotiation. So I'm making progress. Yeah, it feels like not quite enough progress because I'm still seeing like all the work I still have to do to get the story to kind of like be what I would like it to be. But again, like I'm really trying to focus on making sure that what I am writing is a decent, clean draft. That way I don't have so many problems with the editing, because with Project Gray, I really feel kind of overwhelmed by the amount of revision and editing that has to happen with it. So I would like to make sure that this is a much cleaner situation. That way I don't feel that overwhelming, like, oh my God, this is so much, and then just like proceed to ignore it. Because that's what happens when I get overwhelmed. So yeah. But it's progress, and it's good progress, I think. So I've gotten, I also decided on the name of a character. So that's awesome of progress, because that takes me forever. Okay, so Laura says that the puppy arrives Sunday, which is so exciting. So exciting. Charlie, hey, welcome. And Thrifty Simplicity, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And Maggie is here. Hello, lovelies. Hello, how are you? And yes, welcome home, Roy, party stream. CB says, okay, so I'm going to have, okay, so you dawdled in taking your bath as well. So yes, dawdling team. And Elizabeth, hello, a little late, but you're hoping to get 5 more graded today. Nice, excellent. B.A. Pescar, hello, how are you? And I think your kids have graduated now, so congratulations. Are you on break now? Are you officially on summer break? Or are you like, is this one of the teacher planning days? And Vina says, I'm putting together a list of 5 agents to start with. You've got 3 to go. Ooh, so exciting. Making progress. Becca got 275. Excellent. Yes. Stacy says, I got 155, but that was the whole email that you wanted to send. Just a follow-up since you've not heard anything in 3 months. Yeah. Cat Leo says, I have a video uploaded. Ooh, good. Recorded a couple days ago and set to premiere tonight. And you don't know what you did beyond that. That's a good bit of it takes my computer like forever to upload something. So Diane says, brainstorming. Excellent. Charlie, I am focusing on editing and revision today. With any luck, you will get through several chapters today. I wish you luck. I hope that we make all the progress. All right. Okay. So since we are trying, or I am trying to meet that May 15th deadline, we're going to go ahead and switch back into a sprint. And we're going to be using a 25-minute sprint this time. So the full-length Pomodoro. Make sure that if you would like to do self-promo and you do not have a blue wrench of power, remember to spell out the word dot for .com, because otherwise Google and YouTube will just like, I don't know, basketball toss your link into the trash can. So there you go. So make sure that you are saving your document. That's one. Make sure that you're hydrating. Make sure that you do an occasional posture check. So straighten up your spine and roll your shoulders back. And make sure that if you need a break, you take a break. And hooray for BA Pescar's kids. They graduated. Yay! And your last day is Monday. But then summer school session 1 starts on the 24th. So not a whole lot of a break. But still, it is a break. All right, so feel free, since this is shameless self-promo time in the second sprint, feel free to share anything that you want to be promotional about, your social medias, any blog posts, any videos, etc., etc. If I can remember what buttons I want to press. Good Lord. There we go. Okay. So I think we are ready. And 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Let me check let me check the numbers. 628 that time. That was good. I started back into the conversation. I still have not gotten back to the negotiations. I'm starting to wonder if that's going to happen in the scene or not. But I'm making progress, so that is worth something. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I know that conversation and dialogue is not my strong point, and so I sometimes struggle with like what is too much, what is too little, having disappearing characters, that kind of thing. So I'm trying my best not to have disappearing characters in this conversation, but at the same time, like there's one character that I'm like, should I have this character present or should they leave before this conversation happens? And it should just be the main two characters. I don't know, but we will fix that later. We will fix that later. Later me is not going to be happy. So, okay, so for the self-promos, Charlie says, join me in my editing madness while I revise this project, which is destined for the Kindle Villa today at 5 p.m. Eastern. And there's your link. And Maggie says, I have a new book, The Flame Burning Within. How far would you go to save your sister? It's a very good question. And there is the link for The Flame Burning Within. Thank you very much. And Kat says, I have started making and attempting to sell planners using KDP. Currently only one is up, but more will be coming eventually. And there is the link for Kat's planner. And Stacy says, okay, my kid wants to go out and play, and as it's finally warm enough, I'm going to take her out to enjoy this nice weather. That is awesome. And Elizabeth says, I have a live stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. GMT +1, which is 1 p.m. Eastern. And we are all welcome to join. And Devin says, howdy, just in time for the self-promo. And there's Devin's link tree and Devin's playlists, which are so useful. Ayane is here. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are having fun. And Maggie says, I'm going to run a neighbor to town. Have a blessed day. Have fun. Drive safe. And Viney says, I finished the first query letter. Yay! Yeah, that's exciting. And Elizabeth says, I got some coffee because it's going to be slow going today. I have had those days, yes. Ooh, Becca says, I'm pretty sure I can finish this chapter by next sprint. Yay! Cross the fingers. Yes, absolutely. And Kat is turning to productivity and is going to be doing some cleaning. And Charlie says, I edited a bit more and the manuscript doth grow. Hopefully for the better. Yes. Yes, yes. I think we ought to use words like doth and shan't, as Kate Kavanaugh was saying yesterday. And I think it was yesterday. She just posted I tried writing like Maya Angelou. And it was quite fun. But just like occasionally I see words and I'm like, I have not used that word in a long time and I should use it. So things like amalgamation that I mentioned on Monday, and doth and shan't and all that. And I'm like, these words are so fun. Why don't we use them more? But anyway, that's just like, the word nerd coming out and being like, let's use all the funky words. Megan says, I took a nap. That sounds like an excellent plan. Okay. Let's go ahead and get ready to do another sprinty sprint. We're gonna use this one. Share the screen. Okay. Nope, make it big. There we go. All right. Don't forget to drink something because I have only taken like one sip out of my water. So go ahead and take a sip of whatever you are hydrating with, or if you have finished yours, make sure that you get some more this sprint. Okay, don't forget to save. Don't forget to hydrate. Make sure that you do posture check. Straighten your spine and roll your shoulders back to release some of that tension. And make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Okay, we are ready to go with another 25-minute sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I'm still doing a lot of backstory information stuff, but I am sort of like sprinkling it throughout the whole plot line, so maybe that's good. I don't know, because I don't want to be like info dumpy. But again, this is first draft. We're gonna work with it. Okay, so where am I at now? So I'm gonna do the math. I did 702 that time. Nice. Very nice. What am I at right now for? I'm at 1609 for the stream thus far, which is good. If I can get another 400, then I'll hit a 2K for the stream, which would be amazing. Okay, let's check in with the chat and see how y'all are doing. Becca, let us know if you finished or if you need one more sprint. Let's see. CB is back. Welcome. And Elizabeth graded 1. Excellent. As you said, it's slow going today. Yeah. Sometimes they are like that. Yes. CB got 216 words. Nice. Excellent. Charlie says, I am putting the finishing touches on this draft of chapter 1. Excellent. Also, Charlie, how come you did not put the link to your new channel in the self-promo? Don't forget to give that to us as well, because you now have Wisdom's Cry. And Vanya says, got another query letter done. Yay. And you went over your synopsis again. You think the third one can be copy-paste since there aren't any specific submission guidelines. Ooh, nice. That is good. That's helpful when that happens. Megan says, I ate some food and just chilled. I guess I'm not going to be that productive this morning. That is okay. You can be the dawdling part. So, the rest of us, it will be our the writing part or the productivity, and you can be the dawdling, relaxing for us. We can live vicariously through you. I did finish my water, so that's a thing. I should mark that down in my because I've had a couple of days where I was like, did I actually get my full 8 glasses? I don't know. But today I'm doing pretty good with that. So yes, we are doing good. We are making progress. Okay. I'm pleased with how some of this is coming out. Like, even if it's just backstory that might eventually get like condensed or whatever, it's nice to see it like on the page, neatly written, like complete sentences, no typos. It looks nice. So it's been good. It's been very good. Thrifty says, this has been very productive. 2 things crossed off my to-do list. Yes. Excellent. And there is Charlie's new channel about mysticism and spirituality in theory and practice. You also love to answer questions. Yes, you do. And there is the link. Okay, so it's 2:36. We have, I think, just enough time. We'll run over a little bit, but I think I want to do another full 25 if y'all are okay with that. That'll put us like just around the top of the hour. And then we can chat for a few minutes. But if you have to go soon, that's fine. But I think I would like another full 25. So we're going to do that. Although I will probably run and refill my water glass this sprint. So, Okay. Don't forget to save. Make sure that you have something to drink. I am going to go refill my glass this sprint. And make sure that you do a posture check. So make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back to release some of that tension, and make sure that if you need that break or to walk around or to refill your glass, make sure that you take that break, okay? Those are your reminders. We will now get started with 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. How do we do? I think I did great today. This was a very productive session today. So I got another 670 that time. Like, that's a lot. That's good. That's very good. So 17. Okay, so I got 2,279 for the stream. So I'm making progress. I have I've set up a little sort of like opening for a scene that's coming later. I'm doing lots of foreshadowing. I don't know, like I'm trying to do mixed action, dialogue, and foreshadowing at the same time. Because I know I've seen some people say they like write the zero draft and then they come back in and like one pass through they add the descriptions, another pass through they add like all the foreshadowing that they want. And so like they do quick passes through the whole thing and like add certain elements. And that might be something that I try in the future. But at the moment, like I said, I'm trying to make this like be a pretty cohesive draft. Like decently clean anyway. I mean, I know I keep saying I'll come back and I'll fix that later. But it's like the draft is pretty nice. What I have written so far is pretty darn nice. With the exception of like there's a couple of brackets in there that are like name. And I've got bits of yellow every once in a while, where I wrote like notes for the scene, and then later like there's a name of something that I was like, this is what I'm calling it right now. I know this is going to change. And then I've got other bits where I'm like, add this here in the next pass through. So, but still, I'm making a lot of progress, I feel like. So 2,200 is a massive amount for a 2-hour stream, especially like given what I have been recently doing, which was very much not this. So I feel good. I feel like I'm finally hitting a roll where I can kind of like see where the story is headed. Like, I mean, I knew I had the zero draft and the outline and everything, but like sometimes it just takes me a bit to get into the story, and so I feel like I'm finally in the story. So it feels like it's like a good thing, because you know I'm supposed to be done with this draft on Saturday. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a little bit more work this afternoon, and probably like later tonight. But I don't know what time family is going to be heading out, because I know they're coming for dinner, and then my guess is they will leave when it's about the nephew's bedtimes. So I will have some time in the evening to write, which is good, but just not as much time as I had initially thought. But still, 2,200 is really good, and I've finished one. I did one whole complete scene today, and I want to say like maybe 2/3 of the way through this one. So yeah, I feel like this was a really, really productive session. So thank you. Okay, let's see how everybody is doing. So, and just as we started the sprint, Becca announced that she finished her chapter. Yay! And now on to write the next one so you can finish by the 15th. Exactly. Exactly. So, and Chloe is here. You're crazy late, but better late than never. Yes. And CB is having one of those moments where you know what you want your brain to say, but the words are they're being uncooperative. And CB got 340 words despite the words being uncooperative. And Elizabeth got 1.5 graded. The coffee started to kick in, and you changed positions to a mattress on the floor. Sometimes a change of scenery is all you need. Yes. Bonnie says, I feel very productive as well. You've got 3 specialized queries done, so now you just need to send them. Let the anxious waiting commence. But hey, you have 3, and that is 3 more than you had, and you are amazing for doing that. Congrats on gathering the courage to get to that point. That is amazing. Okay, so Thrifty says that was more like an eating and coffee refill sprint, not a whole lot of work done. No, but you got your brain fuel and your hydration, so that works. That keeps you going. Charlie finished the revisions for chapter 1, and you are now setting up chapter 2 for the edit. Excellent. Megan took the dogs out and just scrolled through social media. Excellent. Diane says, researching ways it could be possible to kill someone with art supplies. Very easily. You, depending on if you want like arson, you could be talking about mineral spirits and sort of like the rag cloths for oil paintings. So if you don't properly store them, like turpentine and whatnot, I can't remember what exactly it is, but it essentially like creates heat, and so if you don't properly store them, they can essentially burst into flames. So you can have some level of arson in there. You could possibly have someone, I mean, there's all kinds of art supplies that are filled with all kinds of crap. I know that I think enamel has lead in it, or some older types of enamel have lead in them. So you could have lead poisoning. Mercury is always, hatters used mercury for, I can't remember if it was the dyeing process or the binding. And then you could always do like the pencil lead, like straight into the vein. I don't know. There's lots of ways. There's lots of ways. I don't know what it says about me that I can immediately think of so many ways. Also, a palette knife would be a great stabby tool, as would any, like, the end of the paint thing. If you go straight through the eyeball, I'm sorry. Like, I have way too many ways. I don't know why this just turned into like list all the ways that you can kill people with art supplies. Laura says, good job. Thank you. Yeah, I'm impressed with that number myself. So Charlie says, I had to do a search and replace because you realized you spelled one of the characters' names in 2 different ways, so you had to pick one. Yes, this I have done this so many times. Like with Project Gray, the mentor character, I started out as one spelling, then I moved to a second, and then I went to a third spelling. And then those of you who have hung out with me long enough know that Merrick, the main character for Project Gray, used to be Schwartz, and I spelled his name so many different ways. It was terrible. That was one of the reasons why I decided to change his name. So haven't we all? Yes. Thought of all the different ways to, yes, exactly. Laura says, ordered groceries. Hope the Coca-Cola will help with this headache. Don't usually have caffeine. Do you have, like, have you taken any, like, ibuprofen, Tylenol, that kind of stuff? I don't know if that's something that you would normally take, but sharp ends of paintbrush. Yes, exactly. This, exactly. Spontaneous combustion. Yes. Yeah. Most ways you're finding are slow unless they involve fire falling on them or sharp objects. Yes. You could also have, like, if you have somebody like the cleaning lady who wants to, I don't know, off the employer, Chlorine, bleach, and ammonia together make mustard gas. Pretty scary. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think I've just read so many murder mysteries and seen so many TV shows, but also yes, just yes. I don't know. And I find it fascinating that there are words for special ways of killing people, like defenestration is killing someone by throwing them out a high window. So yeah, like I don't know why I collect this information in my brain. It stays there, and I don't know. Chloe says my shows frequently become ways to kill people. Yeah, last week's was let me tell you about the dead bodies on Mount Everest. I'm sure there are so many. Yes, there's just so fun. Linseed oil is also combustible in the air. Titanium white oil paint is toxic. Clay tools and X-Acto knives. Yes, exactly. There are so many ways. I just had a brain thought, but it left. It left on swift wings. It did not want to stay. Maybe we scared it away. Yeah, you could maybe choke someone by shoving paint down their throat. Drowned in paint. I'm like, you're enticing. Yes, Laura needs to write this. Hopefully no hitmen are on. Yeah, really. I mean, it is a writing stream. Our FBI agents should know by now that this is just like, how we do things. Megan says, ew. Yeah, too fun. May need to clear the search history. Yeah, maybe. Just maybe. This would be a perfect little short story for Laura to write. Yes, absolutely. And Thrifty just fell in love with you, Laura. You love the true crime shows. We're officially in a committed relationship now. There are reasons why there are so many memes about authors and their FBI agents or their CIA agents. So, it's fine. It's fine. We put our darkness in the story so that we don't have it out in the real world, It's actually really dangerous to remove them. So some of them are used as landmarks because they're in brightly colored. Did I miss something? Brightly colored clothes. Oh, right. Yeah, the bodies on Everest. There we go. Yeah. That's quite grim. Yeah. Okay. And on that dark note, I'm going to say goodbye for now. I ran over time a little bit, so I apologize for anybody who needed to go. But thank you for joining me. I feel like I was super productive today, so thank you for your company and your aid in doing that. And so I'm going to go and see if I can get a little bit more work done. And then I will be in the chats this evening trying to get even more work done, aiming for that May 15th deadline. So I will be back on Friday, which is one day before the due date, and then I will be on Becca's channel for the May 15 deadline. So don't forget to check out Becca's channel and Cachet's channel, who's also going to be on there with us. And so I'll be back on Friday 1 to 3, and then on Saturday on Becca's channel, and then Sunday back on mine 2 to 5. So, all right, I will see y'all later. Bye.